Last week I made a poll on the community side of the YouTube channel. First poll I ever did. I just wanted to try it out, but I gave people 3 choices. A few days after I posted the poll, this one was clearly on top of all the choices, so let's attack this one. I picked this up from a store close by here, saw it on the shelves. I don't know this model, don't know what's wrong with it, if there's anything wrong with it. So play works. I put in a cassette. The door opens a little difficult, so we're gonna have a look at that. Play works. I hope recording works. Let's put in a blank cassette and try to record like so. Record, play. Oh, that stops. How does that work? Okay. The buttons don't seem to work. Okay, so it's doing some weird stuff. It's playing forward, back. Don't know what's going on here. Play still works. Okay, maybe some switches, maybe some other things. I'm gonna open it up, see what's going on. I don't understand what's going on here. If anybody knows this machine, please let me know. Maybe I'm just doing something wrong. Maybe I should do RTFM. No, might just be the buttons. Okay. Come on. It stops. Auto rec mute. No idea what that is. Okay. I don't know. So let's figure this one out. I'm gonna open it up. Now that we have opened it, let's have a look. One of my thoughts is it might be the record switch. So what I would like to do is clean or short the switch and see if that makes a difference. Let me put my soldering iron on. And this will be troubleshooting for me and probably also for you, unless you know what the problem is. What I'm gonna do, here are the switches. This one's for record. I'm gonna short this switch, see if that makes a difference. This one is the tape detect switch. I think either that or metal. Might be the metal switch, and this is the tape detect switch. I will short that as well, just to make sure that it's not the switch. Come on. Yeah, so that's the tape detect switch. By the way, this one has a nice direct drive movement, transport capstan, no belts. It's got a gear for the idler. That's nice. So there's no belts, no rubbers to deteriorate. It should be a pretty good deck, especially with the direct drive capstan motor. Well and flutter should be nice. See what's happening then. Okay, that should be shortening the switch, and also the tape detection switch. Now, mind you that, you know, shortening these switches is not a fix, right? This is just troubleshooting that we're doing. But by shortening the switches, we now know that the switches are, I think, corroded, but they're not performing very well. Now with the tape, and the switches are still shortened, you know, now it works. Let's see if it keeps on running, because it didn't keep running either. Yeah, okay, so that seems to work. To fix the switches, I think we're going to take the transport out, because it's got little plastic covers on them. Pull those off, switch the clean the contacts, and while we're at it, you know, we will take the motor plate off, clean the capstan, see what else we need to be cleaned here, what else we need to do. And mind you, this is a new one for me as well. I never did a Technics before. It was not in our program, but I thought it'd be fun. Oh, you push connectors, those are not fun. Let me see, are those push or pull? I think they are pull connectors. Let me see. If they want to come up. Oh no, they're push connectors like that. So these white connectors, you push them down, and that releases the tension on the connector, and you can pull out the wires. So that's one. Let's see which other ones we need to do. There's another one here. Is this a push or a pull? That seems to be a pull connector. Yeah. Oh, look at that, success. It was the bottom screw. I hope. Yeah, that worked. Well, that saves us a whole lot of time. Okay, so these plastic covers, they need to come off, and then we can clean the switches. What else do we have? Not a whole lot. I'll take it apart. The head looks good, clean. Pinch roll, it doesn't shine. Capstan is a little bit dirty, but we'll take it out anyway. That one is broken, so that one needs to be fixed. Did I just do that? Maybe. See? The wire is broken. Maybe I did that. Or maybe that comes from the switch? No. No, I probably did that myself. Okay, let's make some space. Now let's have a look at this transport. 1, 2, 3, 4, possibly 6 screws. Yeah, because it's loose. There we go. Okay. So this is the direct drive. Same principle as with the Sanyo that we did earlier. Now the gear looks good. Okay, it's got a little bit of grease. That looks good. Let's take it off, see if there's anything underneath. No. That looks good. It's got the gear here to engage the command wheel. Okay. And it's got the real sensors to detect whether or not it's spinning. I see that they're a little bit dirty, so I'm gonna grab a Q-tip and clean those reflective surfaces. So Q-tip, and by the way, this is a dry Q-tip. Some transports, some reels have the black. If you touch that with alcohol, it comes off. So, you know, you can fix that again, of course, with some black permanent marker. But, you know, if you just do this with a dry Q-tip, then, oh, and that is dirty. So let's, and all in all, it looks like a pretty simple, effective transport. No bells, whistles. Now I have no idea if there's any problems ever with the reel motor, but I'm sure the direct drive motor works. Okay, some iso alcohol to clean the capstan bearing. Okay, let's dry that a little bit. And then some very light special oil to grease up. This one needs to be cleaned. I need a piece of paper for that. Those of you that watched my previous videos know that I like to use paper to clean the capstan. You can hear it squeak because it's just, oh, look at that. It is, you know, just abrasive enough to get all the dirt off, but it isn't abrasive enough to damage the capstan. Now, a little bit of, and this is the oil that I'm using, the PDP 65. It is for bronze bearings, sintered bearings, so that the oil gets into the bronze again. I never oil the front part of the capstan and only the back side, because that just saves me cleaning. Put it back in. That one's nice. Let's put this one back on. Is there any trick for the reel motor? I don't know. I'm just noticing something, that the reel motor gear can use I don't know if you can see this. It moves forward and back, but it doesn't slide easily around. And if I look inside, if it's forward, it barely touches the reels, the take-up reel. If it's back, it's okay. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give that reel motor gear a tiny little bit of push back. Oil, where's my oil? There we go. Oh, that was easy. Okay. That was probably it. While we have this on this side, let's address this wire. Is it push? Yeah, there's a push one. Okay. So, as you can see, and I probably did that. Can you see that? Yeah, focus. The outer wire is gone. So let's clip them all off. So yeah. How did I do this? Like this? Let me quickly watch back the video, because now I forgot where the wire went. Okay, check the video. White one went on this side. That's why it's important, if you do these kind of things, you make a video or take lots of pictures so that you can see what you did. Let's take the shorts away that I made. That's one. Come on. That's two. Let's clean, clean, clean. Repairing is mostly cleaning. Okay, come on. Up. Works. Those are gone, those are gone. Clean the heads. May as well do that now that we can reach it. One, two. Pinch roller. I'm just checking the switches to see if I put them back. Yeah. Ah, that's pretty clean. Not much dirt coming off of that. Okay. What next? Let's put the transport back in, and we'll see if that fixed the problem. Let me grab the deck. What we also noticed is that the cassette door opens really slowly. Let me see if I can get that mechanism out. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Oh, that goes really. Oh, there's a bunch of grease in there. Not sure if we can do something about it. I can see if I can loosen up a little bit. Let's try this with some alcohol. Maybe get a little bit No. Well, it works. It's just very, very slowly. You know, it's one of those silicone, very sticky silicone grease. But I don't want to take this little ring off because I'm prone to breaking stuff. So, well, it works. I don't know if they all open this slowly. I thought this was a little bit slowly. Maybe it's normal. Honestly, I don't know. So let's just put it back in. Maybe that's for the better. It might be perfectly normal because you see it does open. It's nice and slow, but I thought it was a little bit too slow. Oh, hold on. There we go. That's better. I think maybe it just stood too long. Okay, just a little bit movement and that opens. And then power. Power. Power's back on. That plays. Why? Yeah. Why did it start to... Hold on. That's not... These buttons are still not right. Because... Oh, that's rewind, that's correct. This forward, that's correct. Okay, I thought it was the other way around. Just not seeing it. Okay, record. Play. Okay. That worked. Again. Yep. Counter reset. And one thing I noticed is it's got a meter range. I don't know if you can see this, but if I hold on, and I like this. It's got a meter range button. Now if you press that, you see how the LCD changes the values. I think that's really, really good, because then you can really dial in your recording. These buttons seem to be a little bit iffy. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take the front off, really, and I'm going to give these buttons a good clean, because I don't like how they switch. You know, it seems a little bit iffy sometimes, like there's a delay or it doesn't switch properly, and I think it's the same issue with these buttons. Yeah, I'm gonna give those a good clean. Okay. Yep, micro switches. Okay, let me go grab some contact cleaner and we'll clean them. Okay, so I cleaned a little bit with contact cleaner, wiped the excess off with some alcohol, clean it up a little bit. Still a little bit too much cleaner, so brush with alcohol, take the excess away. A little bit more. So that's, hopefully that will dry. Yep, that's good. And I hope contact cleaner will clean the contacts of these micro switches. If not, I'm gonna have to replace them all and order them. You know, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 switches. Might not be the bad idea, but first let's try cleaning them, which is a much better idea. Knobs. Now I'm gonna leave the knobs off for now because I'm gonna give the front a wipe down later, and this is gonna make it easier. Now let's see what it is doing. Okay, that works better. That's promising. But I really like, you know, that meter range. You can really dial in your recording. Okay, memory stop works. Repeat, I don't know. MPX, Dolby. What is APRS? No idea. Rec still works. Here it goes. Forward. Counter reset works. Well, it seemed to have helped. Yep. Okay, let's do some adjusting. Checking, adjusting, and see where that leads us. You know, it's a pretty sturdy deck so far. Okay, let me grab my stuff and I'll be right back. If everything is okay, you see the screen recording right in that corner. I'm using my own made 3 kHz tape. This was recorded on the Yamaha KX1200. I don't like to use my reference tape all the time. You know, that was money. This was easy to make. The Yamaha gives me a wow and flutter of, on this tape, 0.03%. So let's see what this one's doing. Play. There we go. Oh, speed is, there we go, record. Speed is spot on. Wow, and flutter 0.05. That's not bad. That's actually, put my glasses on, 0.045. That's really acceptable. I mean, for a homemade tape, let's see at the end of the tape if there's any difference. No, it comes down nice and easy. The speed is spot on. And might be, it says here digital servo direct drive. This one might be quartz driven. I'm not going to touch the speed. I don't even know if there is a speed dial. I don't see it, and I didn't see it, you know, on the PCB either. So this might be servo driven, crystal driven. That's really good. I'm impressed with this one. Okay, let's do the other ones, which I'm going to use my reference tape for. Azimuth. Rewind this a little bit. Put it on the scope. Close this one. Put it on the scope. Azimuth seems to be off a little bit, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it wants to go higher, I think. Let's verify. Where's my screwdriver? Here we go. Yeah. Okay. Does this come off? No. Can't quite reach the azimuth screw. Here's my other screwdriver. Hey. Let's use this one. The one. I'm gonna probably have to break the seal. Yeah, see? It was here, and it needs to be all the way there. So that was quite a bit off. Yeah, that was really not right. So glad we checked that one. Okay. And the door opens better. Look at that. Yeah, much better. Speed tape. Yeah, that's better as well. I see a little bit difference between left and right channels, so where's my Dolby reference tape? Hold on. There we go. Let's see if left and right are... Oh, well, maybe they are good. Yeah, that's good. Huh. Okay. Well, let's see if we can get demonized by, what's this? Nah, should we? Yeah, I want to hear some music. Let's just see how it plays. I just want to make sure that we actually have music to listen to. And then we're gonna make a recording and check that one. Yep. We have music. Maybe I should get some YouTube, you know, copyright free music to do this. Oh, by the way, I thought I had a good tape. Where is that? You know, this music. And guess what? The Paris Musette, you know, I don't even know how you call this, was demonized, you know, so I had to take it out of another video, but it's, yeah, so this plays. I'm gonna do a quick recording and I'll let you know how that goes. Okay, so we got a TDK SA60. I've got some pink noise on the computer feeding into the deck. You can see the pink noise on there somewhere, I hope. You reset counter, record. Let's give this 10 steps on the counter and we'll play back and see how this works. This deck does have a manual bias adjust, which is nice. Just make sure it's, yep, it's in the middle. Left and right, balance in the middle. You can see on there the pink noise is just below 0 dB. 9, 10 on the counter. Let's go back. Play. Oh, that is actually pretty good. I like this deck. I'm impressed for a 2-head deck, direct drive. Let's play with the bias a little bit. Bias all the way back and see how well it works. Counter 0. Let's give this a few seconds. And we can see there how the bias influences the tape. 3, come on, 4, 5. Oh, yeah, as you can see, less bias and the frequencies go way up. Now let's do the same thing, turn the bias to the other side and make another recording. Counter 0 and see how that influences pink noise, where the curve went way up at the high frequencies. That's less bias, and now it probably goes down at the high frequencies because we're going to give it more bias. So playback, yep, and now it drops off. And you see how that curves, you know, moves down. And that was my camera battery dying without me noticing it. The last we talked about and I showed you was what kind of effect the bias had. The more bias you give it, you know, the high frequency drop off, less bias, frequency runs up. Since I didn't notice that my batteries were dying, I made a small recording that sounded fine, and I must say I am really impressed with this Technics deck. Wow and Flutter is great. It sounds great. You know, the inside, it seems to be well put together. Would I recommend this deck? Absolutely. It has, you know, a little bit of an issue with the buttons here, the micro switches. It has a little problem here with cleaning the leaf switches there. Other than that, I didn't see anything that is wrong, could go wrong. So with that, I would like to leave it. I'm gonna clean the front a little bit here. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe, you know, that always helps. And I will speak to everybody later. Thank you.